Good morning everyone, and welcome back to our channel. As you can tell from the title of this video, it's going to be all about our upcoming move with kids and pets and plants. And here's my kitty coming up here right now. Let's see if she'll come up. Hi Lily. Here's our kitty. You'll see her later in the video too. So anyway, I filmed most of this yesterday. Oh, there she goes. Big ol' cats. I filmed most of this video yesterday, but as we were looking back and editing everything last night, I just wasn't happy with my intro on here. So I'm refilming it. Here's my coffee. It's still morning. It's all good. But, you know, being away from the camera for a while, you kind of have to retrain yourself to talk to a camera, talking to you guys. So not a camera, but we'll get there. So anyway, our move is coming up really soon. It's like 10 days, I think like 9 days away now. It's not far at all. It's less than 2 weeks, and it felt like it was a long ways away for a while, and we've just kind of been, like you can see this cardboard box behind me. We've been living in a half-packed house with boxes everywhere. But now it's getting close, and yesterday was the last day of school. So we're so excited about that. We definitely have some bittersweet feelings about it. The school had this really nice parade where they had all the teachers outside, and we got to drive through and say goodbye to all the teachers and roll down the windows. You know, we all stayed in the car, but they had little gifts and treats that they threw into the kids and to say goodbye to them, and it was really sweet, and we're gonna miss a lot of wonderful people at the school up there. But now that school is over, we can get really excited and pumped about our move that's coming up so soon. So I actually, yesterday, I had to go and pick up Mabel's birth certificate because I never got it after she was born. And on the way back, I don't know if you're anywhere, I feel like anywhere in the United States right now, it's raining everywhere. And our forecast is to rain until we leave on our trip, on our big move. So all this rain. But I was driving home, and there was this big field that was completely flooded because it's right next to a river, and there were ducks and geese swimming in this flooded field. And as I'm driving by, I'm looking over and I'm like, oh, that's what it's gonna be like when we move and we have this nice pond by our house. So I thought it was pretty funny. I was like getting all, you know, excited and emotional about this flooded field beside the road. But I'm just excited to be there and, you know, explore our new home and everything. So it's coming soon, and I'm going to tell you about, I'm going to actually switch forward to another clip right now from yesterday where I tell you all about this folder I've made for the kids in the car and explain that to you. And then we're going to show you about our plants that we're bringing and everything too. So let me go over to myself. Kristen, back to you. So I wanted to share with you our ideas for moving and taking a long road trip with kids. So we have 15 hours ahead of us to get to where we're going. And we decided, since we are traveling with a 5-month-old, that we're going to break it up into 2 days. So we have like 7 hours each day, and we're going to stop halfway and stay the night. and I've got everything planned out, our itinerary, where we're going to stop and eat and all that. So we're excited about that. But as far as the kids, that's a long time to be in the car for 2 days. So my idea for them was that I made this travel book. And let me get it. Let me show it to you. So I made this road trip to New Beginning, to a new beginning. And I got all these printables online for free. If you just search like road trip kids printable things, there's plenty to pay for, but you can get a lot of them for free. So day one, let's see, I gotta cover up our address. I put out the day one map that we're going on with the kids, so that they can kind of follow along and see the towns that we pass by. I thought that would be fun for them to kind of be a part of the navigation team, or they'll feel like it anyway. And then I just have all these printables. This is like a license plate. We can look for the different states as we go and see how many we can fill in. And then little facts, sorry, loud car. Different facts about the states as we enter them, and the kids can kind of tell me about that. And then just some I Spies, different states. There's like some tongue twisters here I thought would be fun for them to try to say. And then I'm skipping all the other stuff. I have road trip bingo, roll of face. That one's gonna be fun. And then I have the map for day two, and then kind of more of the same stuff. This is like a little conversation starter game I thought would be fun for them to do and for us to be a part of. And yeah, and then at the end, I've got these coupons for each day, and I was planning to use them like as a good behavior reward kind of, and I wrote out little rewards in there, like you can pick out whatever snack you want at the next gas station, or Songmaster, you can choose what song or like what station or CD or whatever you want to listen to. There's like a Disney radio on Sirius. Anyway, so they can earn those little coupons, and hopefully that will make the trip more fun along the way as we go. So if you have any ideas about traveling with kids, I got one little new toy for Mabel, so hopefully it's like a light up electronic toy, and she doesn't really have any of those. So I'm hoping that will keep her entertained for the trip, and Olivia will be able to help her out back there, and we'll stop as much as we need to. That's why we switched it into 2 days. But if you have any tips or ideas on traveling with kids, I would love to hear them. I'm trying to plan everything so it goes as smoothly as possible for our road trip, which we will be recording, by the way, and bringing you along with us. So that's as far as the kids. For the pets, we have our cat, who has never really traveled anywhere. So I've been trying to get her used to her cat carrier. I got a new cat carrier, and I've had like the whole thing opened up, and I put treats in there every day. And I've slowly, like after she's kind of gotten used to that, now I put the top on, and she'll go in there. She's not really afraid of it anymore. So this weekend I'm planning to put the door on it and just have that open and see if she'll still go in there then, so she can kind of hopefully know that that's a safe place for her during the trip. We also have some fish. They are, what kind of fish are they? I can't think of it right now for some reason. It's a normal kind of fish. But I'm kind of stressed about how to travel with them. We thought about maybe rehoming them so we don't have to travel with fish, like 2-day road trip with fish. That's gonna be crazy. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. And then lastly, we have a lot of plants that we are going to bring, and that's going to be a challenge too. So I'm going to show you all of our plants, and also I might bring my husband in because he's planning to try and bring a few things to transplant, because we're not sure what grows or what we're going to be able to get up in Iowa. So we're hoping to bring a few things that we can pot and have in our home when we go up there. So let me show you our plants. All right, here's our indoor plants first. We have this really big one in the corner. That's going to be so heavy to move. And let me take you in the kitchen. We've got this one that a friend gave us that we are transplanting. And then this one here. And then this one has been kind of sad lately. It needs a lot more sunshine than we get in this house. But we have that one that we love. Okay. We have this one that actually my daughter gave me when she was really little. And it was just this little tiny thing in a shell, and it's grown and doubled, and it's really thriving in here. I need to water it. We have this one as well. These have been inside for the winter with not a lot of sun, so I'm excited to see them stretch out and grow once we move. And outdoors, we have these ones. Oh, my husband found this in the woods. Michael found that in the woods and brought it home on a hike one day. So these are things that were in his classroom, and we're going to be bringing these too. I think this one my daughter found some weeds and planted though. And then this one is beautiful. It's going to be really nice one day. And then this is the seed bomb you saw in the last video. And then we have these planters over here. This had some tulips in it, but they kind of look sad right now. And I think these ones are just weeds now. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what those are, but we're going to bring those and plant. Here is our newest plant baby. This is a fiddle leaf fig, and we got it at Lowe's just yesterday, I think. And I'm so excited. We've wanted one of these for a while. But, yeah, we don't have Lowe's where we're going, so we got this here to take with us.
Hey everyone, so my wife said she would try to find me and ask me what my plan was for the plants. And, well, she just got home with some groceries, and she has to sample everything that she buys. So she's in there eating some hummus and chips or something, I don't know. So I just grabbed the camera and ran outside with it. So we've got a few things that we want to move. You just saw a little video about a few things that will just, they'll just move right in their pots. We don't need to do anything for, but we also have some black raspberry plants, some random things I have cultivated, like some mugwort back there. Some hostas. So we're gonna want to be moving all of those things, which it's a little tricky, moving 15 hours with a moving van and all that. So the plan right now is just to make sure we get as much of the root as possible. So a big old root ball around those raspberries, not letting them get dried out. We'll probably use some bags to load those into and make sure there's plenty of roots and soil. And it's just important really not to let them dry out. And once we get there, shock will be an issue, so I won't be replanting right away. I won't be putting them into pots or anything. Just kind of making sure the roots are staying moist and put them kind of in their environment that they're going to be in ahead of time and let them hang out there for a few days before transplanting and giving them plenty of water. So it's gonna be a little bit of a tricky process, but I think we can do it.
Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for any advice you have down below in the comments. I will definitely be reading it. And I'm just super excited. I can't wait to finally pack all of our things up that we've been shoving in the garage and get on the road and see our new home, like really, see it. It's crazy to move somewhere that you haven't even visited, but it just wasn't in the cards for us, and we've really basically visited anyway, but it's not quite the same as, standing there with your own 2 feet. So anyway, we look forward to sharing with you our next vlog, next video, which will be our packing and just loading everything into the truck. So it's gonna be soon. Thanks so much. Talk to you later. Bye.